Hello everybody. Thought we'd just go and show everybody our flower gardens blooming and see what's coming up. And my husband's putting tin on the roof. That's what that mess is. Got some irises over there. Snowball bush is just about done. I had to get poison ivy out of here yesterday. One peony's almost popped up. Here's a pretty iris blooming. It's pretty. Some white ones. Seen better days. Yeah, snowball bush big this year. I might actually have to trim it back after it blooms. My wisteria's come back pretty good. I actually got flowers off of it after that harsh pruning I had to do. Money plants are actually getting their seeds on them. We got a couple wisteria flowers. I got a yucca up here is going to flower this year. Oh, two of them. I didn't notice that one back there yesterday. That one's going to be a flower. Might be a third one there. These peonies are getting ready to. My strawberry patch, I had 6 or 7 strawberries off that so far. That's wild strawberries. We got an iris peeking through the hosta. You wouldn't believe how small the hosta was when I planted them. They've just gotten huge. Have a couple little irises there getting ready to bloom. Lemon balm's going crazy. I'll take snippets of that and pour boiling water over it and have a nice little herbal tea sometimes. My mint's coming up real good. This here's a grapefruit tree I planted from a seed. There's some more of the purple and white irises. Amaryllis getting ready to bloom there. That's poppies I transplanted. Baby rose bush. My clematis is doing great. And there's some more irises that I've seen better days. They've been blooming for a while now though. Here's a peony getting ready to bloom. That's spiderwort. My husband's grandmother had that growing here when we moved in. That lighter green stuff in there, that's calendula. I had to put a big plant in there. It seeded itself. Rose bushes are coming along nicely. My alums are almost at the end of the cycle. I don't see any buds on the lilies yet. This one and that one over there is a daylily. They're kind of a peachy orange color. That's my lamb's quarters. Here's our regular strawberries. They've got some buds on them. I haven't seen them plants yet. I had to transplant my white pumpkins into bigger pots. They were too big for the little packs I planted them in. My cilantro, doing great. That's okra. I've got to separate it soon. I've got some nasturtiums. They come up real good. I had some marigolds come up, and as you can see, there's one. I think the slugs come out and ate them. I see them. Oh, there might be a couple coming up right there. What's my kitty doing, huh? What's my kitty doing? I'm a pretty boy. Okay. I know. Some more okra. Planted some parsley on that side. Going up. Got some little lettuces coming up. Right there's my cucumbers come up. Here's some dill over on that side, and these are cherry tomatoes. I gotta separate them soon. Radishes. Some more cherry tomatoes. And a little bit of basil coming up. I just put fresh mulch down here yesterday. All these pots are different herbs I planted 2 days ago. That's a thornless blackberry. I'm gonna train it over the arch here. There's a couple more pieces of it. I'll show you my blueberry plant. I got one blueberry plant over there by the end of the plow. It's actually smaller because it was broken half. But, you know, yes, they're pretty thick this year. They get pretty big blueberries on them. There's some pretty irises. I don't know if you can see my mimosas tree getting little leaves on them. He getting big. I brought him home from my husband's aunt's house, and I and his uncle went up there to visit 2-3 years ago. And it fit in a water bottle. I brought it home and planted it, and that's how big it got. That's a weeping pussy willow. Lilies, hosta. There's a eastern red cedar I found up in the path. I brought down here and transplanted it. It had some dead pieces on it. It's taken off. I'm gonna have to come out and get some rhubarb, make some rhubarb dessert, something or other. I'll go here and check my mugwort. It's doing great. I made a mistake and planted it in my flower garden last year and didn't realize it comes up on runners, and it was overtaking the flower garden, so I transplanted it out here. Potatoes are doing good. And that's some garlic my husband's grandma had growing here. I'll come out and get a few bulbs every summer. Well, that's most of the flower gardens. I got right in here, this thing is elderberry bush. I brought home a couple years ago, a couple pieces I found off a bush on my walk. There's another one, and they're doing great this year. So, made some starts of them and brewed them in a flower pot until they started taking off. And we'll walk down here and I'll show you my little pavilion flower garden. This here is my little strawberry tree. It's an euonymus, I forget the other name of it, euonymus something. But all that light green growth is just this year. It was down to that dark green growth. It stayed like that for 2-3 years and wouldn't do nothing. And this year's the first time I finally got flowers on it. They get a really little weird fruit. Kind of looks like a bumpy starfish that opens up, and it's bright pink. And when it opens up, it has orange berry seeds on the inside of it. I'll try to remember to get it on video when it fruits. But this is the first year, I think out of 4 years I've had it there, that's flowered. Well, that's all for now. I hope you guys are having a good day. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next week. Bye.